So Danny, first of all, let's reflect on the last result. Now that the dust has settled, how are we sort of feeling and excited to get back into league action?
Yeah, it was not a classic, was it, at Hartlepool? But what a fantastic 3 points. So good for those travelling supporters to go all that way after a bit of a break from league action and witness a real hard-working 3 points, should we call it. So, yeah, now the dust has settled, that's been put to bed, it's been forgotten about. Manager's keen on just looking forward, and we're certainly doing that for our game against Aldershot tomorrow.
Yeah, it really was sort of one of those typical 1-0 sort of clean sheet, digging away, horrible, scruffy performances, wasn't it? But we got the job done. Got the job done, and that's the main thing. I think if you look at recent champions of this league and people got promotion, they've had to produce all sorts of type of victories and performances, and we've done that this season. But like I keep banging on about, it's only the halfway mark. We're in a really good run of form. If we suddenly go into bad form and the teams below us keep winning, that gap gets a lot closer, and suddenly everyone's a lot more nervous. So we know that we've got to stay on our toes. We certainly won't let the players rest in the laurels, and they're not doing that. Aldershot coming into town with 3 very attacking players in the up front for them. We've got to keep them quiet to any chance for win. Was it pleasing to see that side of the game though? Because it's probably the first real time we've showed that real ugly side to the game where we've grinded out that 1-0 away win, I guess. Yeah, I think maybe Rochdale was probably a bit more complete, more of a complete performance. Sorry, but yeah, it was great. I think I said afterwards in my press that it was nice that you had maybe lads who aren't known for that type of their game. You know, the flair players, as the manager likes to call them, really throwing in tackles and marking and working their socks off, which they always do, the boys, to be fair. They always work so hard, and we were ruthless when it counted. We had a bit of luck when it counted, and the whistle went at the right time, and we got the 3 points. I have to ask you about the Tom Naylor block at the end of the game. I think the entire away end's hearts were in the mouth. What about the bench? It was a real big moment, but a huge tackle from Naylor. Huge. It's very similar to Big John Terry years ago, when it throwing his head in front of something, I think, and it went a bit viral. So, no, that's Tom Naylor, isn't it? And on to Aldershot then, what do you expect from them? A team who are having a really good season. I played for Tommy Widrington, their manager, many moons ago, and he's a good manager, a good guy, and he'll certainly be pumping them up for this fixture. You know, all managers will be the same, but he in particular will give them every possible belief in themselves that they can come here and cause an upset, which would be, like I always say, because the league table doesn't lie at the moment. But some of their players are excellent. The way they've been playing is so brave. I watched the Stockport game, the replay the other week. I thought they were fantastic. And yet they're all working their socks off for the manager and the team and the fans. So it'll be a tough game. We've got to be careful of counter-attacks, of forward runs, of the lad Stokes in the 10 position if he plays. The front 2 a handful if it is Barham and Tollage. They've got three out their attacking players are all in the top sort of scoring chart. So, yeah, really tough game. They're in the 7th position at the moment. They'll be looking to consolidate that and further that. And they'll want to put a stop to our good run, like every team will. And that's why I keep reiterating the fact that we're halfway through a very long season, and this is the most important bit now. And every game, as soon as it's done, like Hartlepool, is put to bed, focus on the next one, focus on the win, next game, and so on. And just finally then, it's obviously a couple of days till Christmas. It's going to be another humongous home attendance. Yeah. How good is the atmosphere going to be, you know, just a couple of days out from Christmas? Yeah, brilliant. It's great, you know, like I've said before, it's previous Boxing Days before me time here, there's a lot of dark times, weren't there, around this football club, and I think the last few years and now this year in particular, everyone forget about, you know, the end goal and where this season brings or takes us or doesn't take us. At the moment there's a really good feel around the town, around the football club. So the support that they give us is actually unbelievable. When they come out for warm-ups, there's about 2,000 people already in the ground, and it does really give those players that extra lift. And at Christmas, where everyone's got that sort of good feel in them already, what a better way to give them another 3 points. But like I say, we have to turn up, we have to work hard, we have to give Aldershot the utmost respect, and if we do all that, we've got a good chance of getting a positive result.